I know it's late. It's 11:49 p.m. right now. All right, I'm not gonna put the glasses on because it's nighttime. I'm gonna just chill. It's late. I got some gas. I stopped by my family's house, said what's up, ate. But I told you I was gonna come back and do this final segment. So don't think that I'm not. I'm here. It's still technically Monday, July 28th. So we're gonna still get into this. I don't think too many people are gonna pop up to this stream. But we did it, and it's gonna go straight on YouTube. Hey, it's just day one, right? So I still have more stuff to do tonight. It's midnight. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to do a couple things tomorrow. But there's still something I have to do tonight. But I'm gonna reschedule those other couple things for first thing in the morning tomorrow so that I can get this to you. Because I know people have been wanting to see this. Now, today's topic, Q&A sort of thing, is how to stay booked as an independent creative. Now, I don't know if the stream is posted that I did like a month ago with my friend Sam. Hold on, that's hot. Let me turn the fan on. I do not know if that stream is on my YouTube or not. If it is, it's gonna be something like, I can check right now. I don't think it is. But I have some really good gems on there. And I need to get to those when I get a sec. Let me see. So it's a draft. Okay. It's a draft. So I haven't posted it. But on that video, I was talking to him. We were talking a lot. It's like 3.5 hours long or something. We were talking a lot. And one of the things that I went into, if you're really looking to stay booked as an independent, model, creative, photographer, director, all these different sorts of things, anything in this entertainment industry or this creative world, if you want to stay booked and you want to get more bookings, especially being independent, there's a couple things you need to prioritize. One of them is a portfolio, and the second thing is being on multiple casting platforms. Let me take a hit of this so I can chill a little bit. I'm a little anxious. I guess that green tea was stronger than I thought. But if you go to that video, honestly, I'll probably just drop it. I don't know why it's still a draft. I don't know if I had to check something or double check something. I don't know. Something's telling me there's a reason why though. We'll see. I don't know. In the meantime, we're gonna just go back to this video I just did with Timberland. But yeah, there's three things. I'm gonna try to cover these as much as I can really quickly. One, portfolio. So if you've seen enough of my videos at this point, there's not too many on YouTube. But if you've seen enough of my videos over time, you'll see there's one thing that I always say in them. When it comes to this, it's very common. It's having a very strong portfolio. So if there's anybody that can tell you this, it's me. Because look, you go to my Instagram. Okay, now if we're going off talent, it's here. We're going off hard work, it's here. We're going off dedication, it's here. Right? But you might not see that if you're somebody who's weird and looks at this first and uses this to determine the worth of somebody. And sometimes that's all people are worth. But if you know, you know, and this has nothing to do with your worth. I have a mere 1,500 followers, and it's been under 2,000 my whole career. And I've been in the game for a few years. But that doesn't take away anything from me, because who else do you know has less than 2K, has an Adidas promo right here, is working with Timberland right now, is doing a campaign with Timberland right now, just did a campaign with Jones Road, right? My face is on the website of a hair brand that I modeled it and I shot myself, you know? And this is just the last couple weeks. You're right, the list goes on. Beckett Seminon, Dr. Squatch, Drumstick, Waterpick, Indeed. You know what I'm saying? Big names, hard hitters, bro. Cremo, Match Factory. We got Harry's, Curl Days. Shout out to Curl Days, the first hair brand that ever signed me. Il Maquillage, Ralph Lauren, DistroKid, GNC, Ronan and Fields, Boca, Kinky. Hey, girls love Kinky. Meridian, Polo, Arm & Hammer, Spa Sciences, Trinity London, Star Trek, Scopely, Lexus, USAA, HP, Almond, Tinder, Pros. It goes on. These are just highlights, by the way. You go up here, Jones Road, Timberland. I have a Timberland campaign right now. I'm posting the first shot tomorrow. I can't fucking wait. I just shot these photos for Jones Road. All this stuff. And this isn't me bragging, bruh. This is me trying to motivate and try to tell people, you don't need followers to be successful. You don't need followers to land deals. You don't need followers to be successful in this, bro. You gotta have a lot of heart. Or you gotta want to give up your booty. It's up to you. I'm not giving up booty. So unfortunately, since I'm not giving up booty, I have hella deals, but I haven't blown up. I don't have a lot of followers. I'm not a millionaire yet. And I'm okay with that, because I'm not giving up booty for this. Now, if you're somebody that's going to give up booty, you'll get rich. Ain't me. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Jesus. Ooh. Oh, hit the fuck out of that, man. Yeah, then. But anyway, portfolio, brother, sisters, whatever you are, look, if you want to get more work, especially being independent, you got to work on your portfolio. And I've been working on mine for years. So I started with modeling, and then I eventually used it to help leverage my creative pursuits. Um, this is an older picture from like the beginning of my career right here. This was like a throwback post. You know, I got the music stuff right here. You know, some motivation, UGC ads, all this, you know, all the good stuff. Polo, you know, more arts, graphics. It just goes on and on. You know, the show doesn't stop. And you can go and you can scroll through it. I have almost 500 posts. It's gonna be 500 tomorrow, 501 probably. So look, it's a lot of stuff. You can't expect everybody to keep up with it. And at this point in your career, in person, like speaking from my experience, in this point in my career, it's really lonely. You know, like my mentor said. But it's very lonely. If you want more work, you want more bookings, and you really want to do this full time, especially being independent, it's gonna be like that, bro. You're not gonna have too many friends. You're not gonna have too many people that genuinely care. You're not gonna have a lot of people that really have your back. This is not easy, bro. It's hard. Being in this industry, as hard as it is, being independent is even harder. But you can still do it. I'm doing it. Over 200 brand collabs, bro. It's just one man. I'm self-made. I've been signed before. Now, this is a conversation for another day, but I've been signed before. It doesn't guarantee work. It doesn't guarantee work, bro. And I don't have any reason to lie about that. You want more work in this industry as an independent? Work on your portfolio. How? How? You're not giving me examples. How? All right. Start like this. Start like this. Hey, I hope nothing crazy pops up, chat. I'm gonna go to my internet. All right, it's cool. It's a car. It's Twitch. It's good stuff. Okay, okay. Now look. Now, hopefully nothing pops up right here. Let me show you something. This goes for everybody. I don't care if you want to be a model. I don't care if you want to be an actor. Anybody that's professional needs a headshot. You want to be taken serious, you need a headshot. This guy right here, these are digitals. Oh, if you don't know what digitals are, they're very simple shots to promote you, to market you, to show who you are to an extent. And they look like this right here. This is a really good example. Examples of digitals include headshot, side profile shot. Each side, some prefer one, some prefer both. Like, say you're submitting to a representation or an agency, a lot of these people they want to see how you look. Sometimes you got to show what you do, but more often than not, it starts with a look. It starts with a shot. Headshot, side profile shot, chest up, somewhat waist up, and then that on the side too. Side shot, waist up, side shot, waist up, full body side, full body other side. They don't really ask for your back. Some might. But this is a good example. You put your name, you put your four main ones. Sometimes when you're submitting, some reps or agents want to see four specific shots, but more likely than not, you're always going to have a full headshot, a full body. The other ones might vary. They might want a side profile. They want a waist up, full body. This guy has a headshot, a full body, waist up, kind of smiling, hands and pockets look, and then he just has like a standing up. So he kind of has a little more versatility because he's doing movements. Sometimes they don't even want you to do this. Sometimes you're just supposed to stand there. If you're a guy, your thumbs stick out your pocket. If you're women, I think your thumbs go in. I forgot but there's two different ways to do it. When you get to like the higher leagues, her thumbs are sticking out. So I'm not sure what she's doing. But these are good too. Sometimes they want to see you shirtless or in a tank top, or like for women a bathing suit. But why I was using oh boy for an example is because this is typically what they really want to see, right? They want to know your name, they want to get your shots, but they want your information as well. So sometimes they just want your measurements, sometimes they want your measurements and contact info. So I remember the last ones I made. I haven't made any in a while because I've been doing my own thing, right? But I do need to do some soon. I probably want to slim back down a little bit. Height, waist, shoe, hair, eyes, shirt, inseam, sizes, you know what I'm saying, colors, da da da. Sometimes they might want something else more specific. Um, Sometimes they even want your weight. I don't think weight matters honestly because body types are all different, but that's just something you might run into. So I'm just trying to get you right. So that's that. This is a really good example too, and she's beautiful. You know, what's the wardrobe? What's the dress code? If they don't specifically tell you to do something different, then do this. You have two options. You can take some professionally. Let's say you're not necessarily trying to do like model or acting, whatever. I mean, if you can do both, do both. In terms of shots. So of course the simple, black shirt, white shirt, um, jeans, denim, blue, preferred, what I'm saying, black, shoes, plain or neutral, nothing too fancy, nothing too extravagant, okay? You see how she has a black tank top with jeans and black heels, no makeup, bare face. You know what I'm saying? You can still see her bumps and stuff. It's beauty, This is a beautiful woman right here. It doesn't matter if she has a couple bumps, they want to see that. They want to see the real you, the real skin. Now, if you want to cover up some of them, that's fine. But if you get to the real, you know what I'm saying, the real world, the real position, and they actually see you in a certain way, and you're not living up to it, that's your own battle, right? You didn't, you know, I didn't tell you to do it. But yeah, she's got some neutral jeans on, you know what I'm saying? Some black gray charcoal with a black top, natural face, hair out her face as well, which is a big one. They want to see your face, they want to see your outline. And the black heels, boom. So usually for women, they want you to wear something like they want you to wear heels. Guys can wear sneakers, tennis shoes, you know what I'm saying? Women can sometimes, but you see like more often than not, you're gonna see women with heels on when it comes to their digital C. Um, and I just said it, but like I'm just showing you in real time. Every single one of these ladies has some sort of heel on. It's just it's the standard. He has on, you know what I'm saying, some boots. This is a good shot too. Tank top, shirt tucked in, very bare minimum jewelry. You really shouldn't wear any, but this is okay. This is a good looking dude, man. Alex T. He got the headshot, chest up, chest out here, hand in pocket. It's a good pose, you know what I'm saying? Hands crossed, shows a little personality. And then you know the headshot like this, he has on white sneakers with black pants. 6 foot suit, sleeve, chest, inseam shoe. Boom, you know it's a little different. So look, invest into some digitals. You don't have to go to a studio and do these. More often than not, they're gonna want you to be somewhere organic. I took some in my house. I've taken some in the studio. I've taken some outside somewhere. Look, plain background, as much natural light as you can. Artificial light can be okay, but your skin needs to still look natural. So natural light is preferred. Go somewhere you can do it yourself. You can have somebody take them. Put on your little simple outfit. Stand up in front of somewhere with good natural light with a plain background. Take some pics. I know some agents and reps that don't even want to see studio shots. Even if they're raw, they're not even edited. They want to see you on a fucking phone, right? Some of them make you take them on your phone on the spot. So start here. If you want to do a little bit more, which is also good, I'm hoping something will pop up here, right? Professional headshots. These, you can never go wrong with these. You know, the suits, the ties, the suit and ties, dress shoes, you know, get your headshot like this. I've taken a couple headshots for a couple friends with their, you know, finance attire. Some, you know, saying just like this. I've taken some just like this in many different ways. And in different backdrops, environments and stuff too. Look, headshots, you want to get booked more, invest into some good headshots. You can have a professional one like this, you know what I'm saying, all dressed up, suit and tie, and then get you some digitals. You can do them in the studio, but a lot of people that are scouting would prefer for you to uh, do them on your phone. They don't want to see edits. They don't want to see studio shots. They want to see something very raw and organic. That's your true form. And of course, some of us find more of other forms with the clothing on and stuff like that, and that's true too. But at the end of the day, this is what you start with, you know what I'm saying? So this industry, you start with a blueprint. It can be if you're a model, actor, things, you know, where your body and your face is present in camera. You have to have that look. Yeah, you can have that energy. Yeah, you can have that energy through your clothes and your fashion, how you carry yourself. But more like, but you know what I'm saying, some people, they just have it. They just look a certain way. They don't have to do too much. So I've been able to walk into rooms with the bare minimum on and still have the room gravitate to me. Now when I walk in that bitch fully fly, it's insane. But some people just have that energy. They just, you know what I'm saying, some people were just built for this. So use that as motivation. So you want to get booked more, get your headshots, get some professional shots. Boom. Start there. Now, like I told my friend in the other video, let's say you want to work for Nike. Let's say you want to work for Nike. Let's say you want to work for Adidas. This is what I would say, right? So you get your headshots, you know, you start there, get your headshots, get your digitals, whatever, right? I'll say do it like this. Go to Nike. You want to work with Nike, you want to work for Nike? Okay, go to their page. Look at their branding, look at their portfolio, look what they're doing, right? How can you contribute to this? And I'm not asking you that to demean you if you don't know the answer to that. But I'm genuinely asking you, you want to work for Nike? How can you add to this? What can you bring to this? Because you have to think about it. You want to work with these brands, you want to work with these people. But why should they want to work with you? Hold on a second. I just got a message. Friends having some issues. Anyways, yeah. So think about that. So for example, you see, I've gotten booked by a lot of clients, but let's talk about Jones Road Beauty right now. Let's talk about Timberland because these are my latest campaigns and I can speak for these more closely as of right now. So I got booked to be a model and a creative director slash photographer for these. I shot these myself. And Timberland, the rollout is coming soon. I have a teaser here, and a teaser here, but this is a behind the scenes video. This isn't even what I'm really trying to say. But I want you to see here, that shot, the cover that I used for this is an actual shot. So I worked with Timberland and I am working with them. I'm dropping the first pick tomorrow and we're just gonna roll it out, baby. You can check the thing right here. You can see what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll it out. We're gonna start rolling out, baby. so so tap in. But I have a lot to show. I have the model, the model-esque the look, the energy, the marketing potential, the face, the branding, the creativity, the confidence, the versatility, and just the will to always wanting to be able to learn and expand my skill set. So like a lot of these shots I took myself, man. I'm scrolling right now and I'm not seeing a shot right now. Okay, this one Toya took this. My photographer, she took this one. As of that, I don't see any other shots somebody else did for me. I did these, I did these, I did these, I did these. This is for my album. This is a professional shoot here. I shot this, I mean not shot the visual, I made the visualizer. I shot this, shot this. You know what I mean? I shot this for a client. Or no, I think this was for me. I think I did a video for them. This is skincare. Modeling right here, skincare. I shot this, I shot this, I shot this. Toya shot this, I shot this. This is when I collab with Harry's. I did these. I shot this for Timberland for Drumstick. You see that with Drumstick. Runway here, visualizer. My brother took these. I shot this, I shot this. I made this short film. What's up with this thing right here? Why does it look like that? Okay, I might have to go fix this. But yeah, I shot this is a short film. I actually shot all of this. This is a visualizer I made. Anyways, the list goes on. 99% of this I did it myself. And that says a lot. And if you really want to be looked at as a threat in this industry when it comes to being booked, this is what you need to do. I'm not saying you need to be like me. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you need to love this shit. There's a reason why I've been booked this much. I love this shit. And I'm still not paid fully how much I should be paid. But I'm still thankful enough to be full-time in this position. So we are going to start somewhere. I know plenty of guys that can't even say that. So you want to work with somebody or a client, a brand, a production company, an agency. You got to ask yourself, why should they choose you? And that's sometimes something words will not be able to answer, my friend. That's where your portfolio comes in. That's where your experience comes in. Now, if you don't have experience, you can still get booked just off of your energy, man, and how you carry yourself. And you build up as you go. I would scroll all the way down to show you how I started, but it's all model stuff. It's all stuff that the industry wanted me to do. I was doing it for them at first, and I started doing it for me. That's when people, what I'm saying, they stop fucking with you a little bit, but I don't give a fuck. I do this shit for real. Ain't nobody doing the shit that I'm doing. And that's the type of mentality that you have to have. And so like YouTube, I'm just now starting to share all this shit with y'all. So look, that's the two things. And I'll get more into this stuff over time. Like I don't have to say everything tonight. I can always get into these topics and conversations anytime. But I wanted to give you three things. So let me think of the third, right? Portfolio, digitals, making sure you can live up to the expectations and to the hype. And lastly, what would I say lastly, man? I'm gonna fix my face up tomorrow. I'm over here talking about modeling, man. I look like I'm just so out the game, and I really have been. But I'm in the game with Timberland though, baby. What's another way you can stay booked as an independent? I got it. Let me hit this. Let me add this label real quick. In case they try to ban my shit. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna add it. Man, fuck that shit. I put on all my other ones, man. Y'all know what we do here. Twitch ain't gonna ban me. But yeah. Lastly, man, you really want to do this shit. We're gonna get into how bad you gotta lock in, bro. You gotta lock in. Like I don't even know how to verbally express the way that you gotta lock in if you really want to do this shit for real. I mean, you gotta cut off so many people. You gotta show up every single day. You gotta create as often as you can. Stay inspired as often as you can. Protect your mental health as much as you can. And you have to really, really, really fight for your bookings. And I'm not saying you gotta fight in a negative way. I'm saying you gotta really show up. You gotta apply to stuff every day, if not every other day. You have to make it your life. The only way I've even been able to get to 200 brand collabs and just there's just so many other things, but I feel like that's just such a major achievement in its own. I feel like when it comes to talking about this business and this industry stuff, that's just something extremely superior. Cause who's done like who can say that? And not just who can say that, but who can say it as an independent that's also done all of these different types of things and genres and styles. Versatility is harder to keep something consistent. Usually you gotta be on one thing for, you know what I mean? You gotta really just be on one thing. I don't have to be on just one thing, and I've been able to make it work. Now, it might be stunning my, nah, I'm not even gonna say that. I was gonna say it might be stunning my growth in terms of followers, but I can't even say that, bruh. I barely get fucking views. If you put me in front of 1,000 people every day, I bet you, I don't know how much, right? Hey, I don't know how much. It could be 5, it could be 10, but I bet you I'd be out of 1,500 followers on Instagram. You give me 1,000 views a day, I can live with 1,000 views a day. I can live with a comma a day. But honestly, you want to see what I live with? I live with sad numbers, man. 100, 200. I get thousands here and there, but it's the same shit that I know is gonna work. I like to experiment. So and sometimes they're more, sometimes uh, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Eh. Oh, I didn't even have my screenshot. Look, you know, 200, 100. It's sad as shit. I get thousands here and there. I already know these are gonna work. That's why I post them. Shit, I'll throw another one of these in there this week. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But I'll be honest, my views are trash. My engagement's terrible. And you can blame some of that on. I'll just okay. I'll just leave it here while I talk. You can you can blame some of that on the lack of my followers supporting me. But at the end of the day, the algorithm is shit too for me. But again, like I said, this is just inspiration. I just want to show y'all you don't have to have these type of numbers people think you'll have to be booked and to be busy. There's a lot of shit that I do that people don't do. There's a lot of stuff that I do that people don't have. So remember that. And again, let me pause this. Hold on, hold on. I'll make one more good point. Let me log into my backstage. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. When I log in, I'll actually show you backstage. I have the other important stuff taken out. All right, so check this out. This is backstage. And I'm not gonna get too into this right now because it's a lot. But since we're on the topic of how to get more bookings, honestly, look, if I was you, I'd start here. And they did not pay me to say that. And I've actually never did a collab with the brand backstage. I would love to. They've actually liked some of my work. But, there's work all the way from 3,500, 3,500, actually, this is kind of fire. Four males living in a house together for a week. Reality TV in Las Vegas. Chat. I'm gonna save that for later. But anyways, all the way to a UGC $150 video, and then down to an animated series that'll pay up to 60,000. So this is the place to be. We got all jobs. You can sort different things out: actor, performer, voiceover, crew, modeling, content creator. This is the place to be. I started on this. I will forever probably use this as long as I'm in this business. I don't have a membership right now because I haven't been on it, but I'm finna get another one. Trust. Let me get another one. Trust that. Trust that. Trust that. But where I was saying is, let me show you something. It's about how you get booked so much. They don't think I get no's. They don't think I don't get rejected. Right? You see this number, bro? Go to my Instagram, right? This says trusted by 200 plus brands, right? Yes, I'm confirming I have been booked and worked with over 200 different brands and clients. Yes. But, oh, hold up. Don't get on my reality show. Hold on. But, look how many archived applications I have on just Backstage, brother. 5,500 applications. And these are all archived. Now, Backstage has made me a lot of money. I've landed a lot of work on here, hence why I have so many applications out. Hence why I have so many applications up. But let this be an example to you. And I'm not saying go out and apply to 5,500 gigs, bro. But I'm gonna tell you to apply to as many gigs as you can every day, every day. If you want me to sound sweet, I'll say to apply to as many gigs as you can every week. But if I was gonna be completely honest with you, I will tell you, apply to as many gigs as you can every single fucking day. That's the only way you're gonna get a shot at doing this full time independently. Most models I know don't get booked this much. Most models I know don't have multiple bookings a month. They have agents and agencies and full corporate teams working behind them. You have one guy, me, and I know beautiful models that are way in better shape than I am right now, and they've probably not even been submitted to this many jobs their whole career. And I did this in what? I haven't even used Backstage this year, so 2024. I didn't use Backstage for a while of 2024 because I've been making more money on other platforms. Oh, fuck. But what I'm telling you is, okay, let me put that label on. Nah, fuck it. See, a part of me wants to go in there and be like, yeah, but it's cool, bro. I don't think anybody's in here anyway. We can have some fun. 5,500 applications just to get to a couple hundred bookings. Now, let me be for real. Let me be for real. I'm on multiple platforms, so I've probably easily done close to 9 to 5 figure. Let me not say that. Let's go to another topic because that's gonna make me cry. I'm on multiple platforms, which is another big thing, guys. Let me tell you that. I don't know if I specifically said that or not. You want to be booked more, be on multiple platforms. But look, if you're new, you're trying to get started, you really want to find something, I would say get on Backstage, man. Get on Backstage. You can find so many different types of jobs. And you can even like go all the way down to the filter. And you can do so much like gender, age, location, conversation, different production type, roles type, ethnicities, union, keywords, skills. It just goes on. There's more layers to it too when you start adding stuff. Get on here. You make music, you might find someone on here. You make movies, you're gonna find someone on here. You make art, you can find someone on here. Videos, audios, actors, crews, models. This is a very powerful location for you to be in. This is a very powerful universe. That's what I meant to say. Very powerful universe. I need to get back on here. I will make. What is this? Raw Dog launch campaign, elevated skincare and holistic health, younger male, 25 to 34. I meet all of that shit. 9 a.m. August 18th. So take it as a few hours. $400 for a few hours for a campaign. It can be cheap sometimes. I would negotiate something with them, but I'm saying like in general, this is a cool start. And today, I wouldn't mind doing this today. Um, Shit, I wouldn't mind doing it right now tonight. That's not what we're talking about. I would definitely do this. Depending, there's a couple factors, but like let's just say generally 400. I'll take 400 right now. But this would probably just be what I would negotiate. Nah, I'd probably negotiate more for the base pay, but let me stay on topic. Would I take $400 tonight for a shoot? Let's say this is 2 hours. Yeah, it's a campaign, but $400 for 2 hours is cool. But on top of this, you could also negotiate like a usage fee, which basically gives you a little more money in the end. It gives you a little more power and control of the duration that they can run the ads and use the ads and where they can do it. And you can also potentially negotiate a way for you to bring in extra income from those ads getting played. So I'm not going to get too into this right now. But for example, the first is on Friday. Damn, I hope it's good. But right now, pretty much my ads with Timberland basically, every 2 weeks I'm gonna get a check, and that check depends on their ad spend, and it depends on how well my ads do, and I get a certain percent of that for each one. It's four. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping this shit gets me right. I'm not saying like right to like, just take over. Hey, I wouldn't be mad, bro. If this shit gives me my big break, I won't even be mad. But realistically, I don't know if I don't think it's gonna do all that. I just hope it's good enough to eat. I just hope it's good enough to eat and do some investments. But we gotta wait and see, right? And it's gonna keep going. So, I don't know what it's gonna start like, but obviously I hope it keeps going and, hopefully runs as long as they can. I'm trying to eat. So, you can negotiate on stuff like this. But the Timberland stuff, that's a whole nother conversation. You want to get booked a lot independently. I'll probably start to wrap it up here. It's 12:30. But you want to get booked more independently, start on Backstage and go really fucking hard. Go really fucking hard. Go to your profile, go to your talent profile, add stuff, add your photos, add a cover letter or a resume or both, add some videos, add some audios, add everything you can to every section as much as you can, and apply to as much as you can. It's $25 a month. I need to get another membership. You can do the year one or whatever. But look, you're just starting. Hey, look, I know how it is when you first start, bro. Trust me. But let me tell you something. I know people don't like to spend money on stuff or spend money on memberships, but like for the love of whatever you love, for the love of God, whatever means the most to you, pay for memberships like these. They can make you so much more fucking money. Put that $25 in a month. You don't even have to get it every month. If you can get it every month, do it. But if you pay for it, you gotta use it. If you can't do it every day, do it every other day. Or do a bunch of shit in 1 day or 2 days or something. You just gotta show up a lot. Apply yourself. The more experience you have, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, the more experience you have, the more you're gonna get booked. But even when I was in college and all this stuff, and sometimes I didn't have $25, I would literally sometimes I put my last 25 on this shit, bro, or onto another one. It's a gamble. Sometimes I haven't made no money doing it, but I'm just saying, like, that's how bad you gotta want it. Like, I didn't put my last 25 into a Backstage membership, and it got me a gig for 250. So, and that's just an example, but I'm just saying 25 to 250 is not a bad flip. Obviously, considering the role that you got or the job that you got is, what I'm saying, respectable to that amount. I've put $25 in here in a month and landed a 4-figure contract. That's all it takes. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes all it takes is 25 to get that gig or to get that check. And the worst case scenario, you don't get it that day. You get one in a couple weeks. You get one in a couple months because they still saw your face and they still, they put you down. So if you're not paying to make money, you're paying to be seen. And sometimes that's all you need. But I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna get more into this as we go through this journey. Uh Damn, I look so tired. I really am. I'm gonna smoke the hell out of this. Sorry for the kids in here. Don't do this if you're underage. And I look like I got out the damn Jesus movie. But I'm gonna fix it up tomorrow. I gotta get my stuff back on track. If you're just seeing this, I definitely recommend you go watch the first couple streams I did before this today. This is gonna be the fourth one. I had a long week last week. I don't know what all this is at the top. This looks so shitty. I had a long week last week. My mentor and my best friend passed, so I'm not gonna get all into that right now. If you want to know more about that, go check my first video or two. But it's been a lot trying to adapt to that. But at the end of the day, I need to actually fix my camera because my face isn't really looking in the direction that I want it to. Let me stop. But yeah, this is just some free game. This was day one of my takeover. I probably streamed like 8 hours today, and I got a lot more coming. Today was a lot though. So a little update before we end this stream and get into day two. We did a reel with Strickland Bros today, a reel with Jones Road Beauty today, promos for Adidas, Puma, and True Religion. We dropped a YouTube video for Timberland, some behind the scenes of the set one. If you want to go check that out, go ahead. And I was gonna drop the Jones Road Beauty video today too. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, you know, or tomorrow afternoon. And then right now, we're going over how to stay booked as an independent creative. And I went over just a few aspects. There's so much more to it, and I will get more into that as we go. But that's what I got for you today. Tomorrow's gonna be hot. I'm not gonna be able to post my stories till like 5 or 6 because I gotta let my stories restart. I got hella links on there right now. But when those reset, you'll see this on my story. I might even drop like a video on YouTube for the shot. That might be cool. I don't know yet. But we're dropping a shot tomorrow with Timberland, baby. So it's gonna be fucking cool. It's gonna be crazy. I'm really excited to get this rollout going and to share the behind the scenes and these videos. We did a lot of shots. Uh so fucking happy. Like this Timberland right there, this white box, and we got the biggest seminar around it. But yeah, so we're gonna drop a shot one tomorrow. In the Timberland behind the scenes part two, you know, the second part, the second location. And I'll drop a new freeform locks video, like a little short film style thing I did for the lock video I posted like a few days ago. Just has like a film grain to it, but it looks cool, like 3 screens and stuff, so that's cool. And then we'll watch my Central AI ad, react to it, and we'll get into, I guess, the agency Q&A. What exactly did I mean by that? Let me see. Central AI ad reaction plus comments dive. Do you need an agency to get modeling jobs or brand deals? Huh. I talked about some of it just now, but I'll get into that more specifically tomorrow on tomorrow's time space or later today. Uh, I'll add something else to it. I'm trying to think, what should I add to it? I'll figure that out. But yeah, you know, more industry secrets. We're gonna get into that tomorrow. So today was booked and boss. Tomorrow's locked and loaded. I would post another locks one, but I might wait because that's already 2 YouTube videos in one day. You give people time to like let it settle. But yeah, we'll get to Wednesday after we're done with tomorrow. But tomorrow's gonna be cool. It's a little less posting, but we rescheduled the Strickland Bros to tomorrow. I posted it today, but they're out of office, so they weren't able to do the collaborative reel. I wasn't able to put it on my story with that tag is planned. So we're gonna run that back tomorrow. Um, we're gonna drop the Jones Road Beauty video on YouTube tomorrow. And then yeah, we're gonna post a Timberland shot. Oh, if I'm doing just Jones Road, I might wait on the freeform locks one. But it's called Locked and Loaded. Ah, Damn. This is a predicament, chat. Um, honestly, maybe I'll shoot a new video tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a lock tour tomorrow, or I'll show you like a couple of different of my like my top 3 most unique locks or something. I still have to keep it unlocked. I put it down, right? And it's not like I really need to change. I can still do a lock video, but I just don't want to. I don't want to overload my YouTube every day. I saw you shouldn't really. You shouldn't try to do that. So I might space it out and make a new. Instead of posting an extra video on YouTube tomorrow, I might shoot a new video tomorrow. And I can probably honestly do it live. I can do like a lock tour live or something, locked and loaded live, and give a lock tour instead, and then I can put that stream on YouTube. Yeah. Because I also need to figure out when to drop the takeover videos, but I might just do it every week. Like shoot all these this week, leave them on Twitch, and then when the next week starts, put them on YouTube. After that week is over, and plus that's when they'll be ready to expire on Twitch. So that might be the move. But yeah, we're still gonna do something locked. I just want to flood my YouTube. I did this list hella quickly, like literally yesterday, which is today still. So that's why I put Thursday and Friday at TBD. But we're gonna Wednesday. We're really gonna get into the Strickland Bros, the Timberland stuff, and some runway reflections, LA Fashion Week modeling reaction. I'm gonna watch an old video from like 2021. I haven't seen a video in years. We're gonna watch it, react to it, talk about it. LA Fashion Week, how it was. Maybe I'll show you the footage, and yeah, it's gonna be great. But I appreciate everyone for stopping by. This is gonna go up on YouTube, so this is honestly where most of you are gonna see it. But this is something very great and very historical, and I hope that you find this and it helps you. That's what I'm here to do. And hey, hopefully we can grow on YouTube this year. I really want to get right on YouTube for real. I should have started a long time ago, but we're here. We're here now. Uh, I'm gonna go shoot something real quick for this new documentary slash like short. I'm gonna shoot. Bot, get out of here. Come on, remove this guy. Unless you want to give me a follow. But yeah, I'm about to go shoot this quick scene real quick. Wrap my hair up, and I'm loading up rematch right now. So yeah. Man, y'all be safe. Hey, stay locked in. Don't don't listen to any of the bullshit these people are telling you. Stay on your path. Cut off a bunch of people and just lock in on your goal. A lot of these people, they don't have any value to give you. I'm trying to tell you. I've been doing this for a while. Like the more you do this, you're gonna see that. The more serious and passionate you are about this, you're gonna see that in real time, and it's gonna hurt. But I just want you to know it now. I have a saying I used to say back in 2022, 2023, where I said I cut off 100 friends for 100 bookings. And I hit 100 bookings last year in February. It was Valentine's Day. And I hit the next 100 by the end of the year. So I had a crazy run last year. I did over 100 brand collabs last year. It's insane. It took me a couple years to do that a while ago. So it just goes to show the type of work I was putting in last year. This year's a little different of a focus, but I've been there. But I wouldn't have got that if I didn't cut off all those people in 2022, 2023, back in college. It's fun, it's cool, but a lot of these people are temporary. And if you want longevity in this career field, protect yourself and protect your network.